Ew, so SmackDown. Would
I don't
you
even think we updated the power rankings, did we?
did did we not?
Doesn't look like it.
No. Ah, fuck it. We'll update after Extreme Rules. What should we talk about? What happened on the previous week?
We could do. Obviously, yours goes first, because, yeah, if you want to talk about
Well, we already spoke about last week. Well, we spoke about Raw on SmackDown.
that. Oh, did we?
Yeah, that's how we do it. After each show, we review the last show.
I'd forgotten if we did, but either way...
Oh.
Yeah, what did I start with on SmackDown? Oh yeah, Pete Dunne and Aleister Black.
Yes. So,
Yeah, Pete Dunne and Aleister Black fought in our second round of our tournament. That's right, yeah. And then with that, Aleister Black would end up getting the win, and then that's leading him into the finals of the tournament. I believe it followed up with what was meant to be a women's match.
between Candice LeRae and Peyton Royce?
Yeah. Obviously, Peyton Royce attacked Candice before the match, and the match just didn't start, even though it got in the ring.
Candice LeRae was just in too much of a bad shape to compete by the referee's standards. So,
I suppose so.
not sure if that's ruined your plans for the women's division or what.
Not that much. We've still got one more week. We've still got this set for Extreme Rules where we're looking to have a title match there. Haven't decided who's going to be in it yet though. And then we led on to our tag team match, I believe. Yeah, we've done for our other second round match, yeah. We had the team of the Revival taking on Drew and Drew.
Oh, was that after the promo or before?
Oh yeah, there was the promo.
Yes. Jack Gallagher confessed his love for TJP, and TJP responded by dancing around the ring for a couple minutes.
And then he seemed very hostile and a bit crazy.
He called him an idiot, I'm sure. Some foul language was mentioned.
He was kind of berating him, and not berating, but you know, he was saying some shit.
Yeah. That only seemed to settle well with Jack Gallagher as he continued to praise TJ and ask for his assistance. And
He
TJ
worked out that he has a bit of a degrading fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that tag team match, as I mentioned, obviously D&D, Drew and Drew.
What was the result of the
Revival.
promo? We just cut it off halfway. What did TJP... How did TJP respond in the end?
The verdict was that I believe those two are probably going to be teaming up.
Yes. They are going to be tag teams. Very
But
interesting.
yeah, tag match, Revival, big win. They're going on to face Heavy Machinery.
Unexpected win to some people.
I think that I honestly thought Drew and Drew had it going for them. New tag team, and they seem to be working quite well together. They had Drew McIntyre on their side.
Yes. Moving on to the the main event, which was 45 minutes long, for half of the show.
We still got the other match.
Oh, what was the other match?
Second round match, which was Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton.
Yeah, Randy Orton won that. Right, moving on to the main event.
I swear it was Randy Orton, I couldn't even remember.
Yeah, that match ended with an RKO. I think it was on the second RKO.
Might have been the third RKO.
Third RKO, I believe.
But everything was an afterthought because of our main event.
Oh, of course, yeah. We can't forget that main event as it took half the show up.
It was a 45-minute Fatal 5-way elimination tables match.
Although you're
for the
forgiven
European
to remember it as the Fatal 4-way.
Yeah, because after they eliminated Cedric Alexander really quickly, they spent about 20 odd minutes having forgotten the rules. As nobody thought, let's use a table, and Big Show kept on taking tables out of the ring just to put them right back in.
No fun. The Big Show, during the match, it developed from Jack Gallagher not being able to put him through a table from a suplex. Then it was Curtis Hawkins who couldn't put him through a table, and what was the other one? Fuck.
It was also
Tony Nese, who also failed to put Big Show through a table. Big Show even tried putting himself through a table and it didn't work.
No, Big Show, I think, was honestly cheating.
Yes, he morphed.
He eventually, went through the table. Both feet went through the table, but apparently it didn't count as a break.
No. It's, very suspicious, that, as he also turned out to be the winner after coming face to face with Kurt Hawkins as the final two.
And because of that, we decided, because we're moving our tag team title match to SmackDown this week, we'll see a rematch for the European Championship between Big Show and Kurt Hawkins, probably in an Iron Man's tables match.
Probably an hour, yeah.
Probably.
Gotta make it fair.
Yeah.
Now, which leads us to now, really, Raw, where we took this time to do not a what if, but if there was more available slots on the card, what type of matches I would have liked to have seen. So we're going to dive straight in with a triple threat Extreme Rules match between Finn Balor, Adam Cole and Roderick Strong. Now, this whole rivalry of theirs didn't develop last week, but the 2 weeks prior it consisted of Roderick Strong and the rest of Undisputed Era, minus Adam Cole, beating Finn Balor in a handicap match, because we thought Finn Balor might have been aligning himself with the blue brand, but turns out he wasn't.
He's painted in blue right now, isn't he?
Yes, that is true, but we'll knock him. We'll not knock him for that, because he's just getting his free speech. Following that week, he faced off against Adam Cole, who we thought was the leader of Undisputed Era, but really it seems like Roderick Strong is now the main guy, as he came out on the first week by himself after Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish came out. So now it's only fair, I see, to put all 3 men in the match, and if it wasn't at Extreme Rules, it would still be an Extreme Rules match, but on the go-home show for Raw. And I think it's a good way to start off, really.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Oh, my face.
Entrances is on, yes, okay, well, let's start. As per usual, WWE Universe is sponsored by Fantasia, a vape liquid brand very popular in India.
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Or Fantasia. Or Fantasy. Depends. Fantasy. It says fantasy.
But why do they have to use Fanta?
It says fantasy. I just figured it out now. It's fantasy, but it's Fanta. Because you get it, they use Fanta flavourings and mixed.
They use the Fanta logo and everything. Fantasy, that makes sense.
Yeah, I can't believe we didn't spot that.
Well, why did they have to spell it that way then and use the Fanta logo and shit? Bullshit. No, I'm sticking with Fantasy.
They probably stuck it into a Google Translate, those Indian folk, to find out what it meant in English, and it just didn't quite work out.
Fantasy.
That's why I got a U in my Welsh examination, because all I did was chuck it into Google Translate. Where's that light on the right for the monitor coming from? Because I've got all the lights turned off. Do you see that? It's just a weird glare.
Sort of, yeah.
Oh no, it's fucking purple on that side. Monitors are not working right today.
Monitor dodgy.
Yes. So the first man coming out was Finn Balor, representing the blue colours for some reason. Probably to troll me, the executive producer of Raw, who also likes to sit in the front of the crowd. That does look cool, though. I'll give him that. As long as he's not on the blue brand.
The following contest is
Blue
a
brand Finn, blue brand Finn.
match. Making his way to the ring from Britain, County Wicklow, Ireland.
So what's your prediction for this match?
190 pounds.
Yeah, it's really tough to come with a decision because it really depends. Are Roderick Strong and Adam Cole going to be on the same page, being in the Undisputed Era, or not?
Tensions have run wild. We saw on Twitter there was some back and forth arguments going on last week between Adam Cole and Roderick Strong. Something about how someone forgot to pay the electrics in the Clack House.
I hadn't kept up with the Twitter machine, so I had no idea that they fought down each other.
It's in post-production only, but you'll find out when it comes out properly. It's fine.
That's a fair way to put it, I guess.
That's a way to break the fourth wall, to put it. Fun facts.
It's gone on a while, hasn't it?
Huh?
It's gone on a while, hasn't it?
It has. Alright, Finn, we're going to have to cut you short there, but right. Fun fact, I bought a Finn Balor shirt today, so I'm waiting for that to arrive.
Oh. Okay, good.
It is. So Adam Cole clearly representing the Undisputed Era. Very confident in his branding, feeling like he hasn't been kicked out. But
The Adam Cole champion.
luckily for him, his contract wasn't as skewy as Tfue, so he's got more of a reason to stay.
Champion Adam Cole.
I'm so topical.
Adam Cole championship. Adam Cole championship.
Yeah, that's a big buckle, isn't it?
Big belt, big
So is a strap.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Have we mentioned on the stream about what's happening next week, or whenever Extreme Rules is filmed? The first match will be a brand versus brand match.
I don't think we have mentioned it, no.
No, well, I will be selecting one superstar from Raw to compete against a SmackDown superstar, so, which will earn us, I believe, a draft pick with the free agents, maybe, or even against each other's brands. It depends really on how we're feeling.
Probably easier with free agents, isn't it?
Yeah, or at least a lucky dip.
There's still so many free agents, you know.
Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds.
But we have 30 superstars on each brand.
Yeah, I know. But it's still hard for me to book a fucking women's division.
Oh, I would just immediately take your women's division and do nothing with it.
Of course you fucking would.
Page of yours and Becky Lynch is looking mighty, mighty appealing.
Hey, don't you fucking
Roderick Strong with the quickest entrance of the three, immediately becoming my favourite in this match to win.
No bullshit, Roderick Strong.
Well, I mean, Roderick Strong beat Finn Balor, and Finn Balor beat Adam Cole, so if Roderick Strong was to go one-on-one with Adam Cole, he would squash him.
But instead he has to settle with the triple threat.
That is right. So Adam Cole immediately goes after Finn Balor, wanting to eliminate Finn from this match so he can focus on Roderick Strong. Finn Balor might be feeling a little bit left out in this match.
These two aren't on like an equal playing field, I suppose.
Immediately going for a pinfall as Finn just watches on. I don't. Just a big boot to Finn.
And an elbow to Roderick Strong, followed by a neck breaker. Finn Balor's trying to get all sorts of spikes in, some hitting, some missing. But with Adam Cole, I guess it never misses her.
Adam Cole having the upper hand in this matchup from the early starting. Roderick turns it around
A moment
now.
ago you were saying how, you know, he could get destroyed by Roderick Strong, even though Roderick Strong does hold the advantage on him right now. Not anymore.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, Chief. I think it's just a case of, yes, I said something, yes, it was supposed to be stupid, now shut up.
Get toasted.
Now remember, this is an Extreme Rules match, so any weapon is allowed. I wonder if any of the competitors will get it out.
Oh, neck. I've done that.
I want this to be a spot fest. As Adam
Three
Cole
in
was
the
just...
match, you'd expect so.
Yeah, although Adam Cole was just chilling in the corner, so instead of getting a weapon out, so that frightens me a little. The Demon seems to be struggling with Roderick, although as I say that, he turns it around. He's going for a...
I'm going to suplex him back in the ring.
Oh, Adam Cole
Adam
just chops the
Cole.
leg of Finn Balor as he drops Roderick Strong in the process. We'll pretend that
Then
connected.
Dropping Adam Cole right away with an STO.
Mm.
Or reverse STO, I don't know.
Finn Balor's making himself clear in this matchup, so he's not being forgotten about at all. A kick to the head. A flying forearm now. Finn Balor believes he has the ring as Adam Cole gets back in and immediately taking advantage of Finn Balor's unawareness.
I know an STO of his own to Finn Balor.
Oh, Adam Cole went to taunt Roderick and it backfires as Roderick Strong delivers a big drop kick to him.
Took him down for a moment, lifted him back to his feet, and a code breaker to the arm.
I'd say that's like an arm, backstab right to the arm instead. So just that's called a good old-fashioned London stabbing, I say.
Ah, appropriate.
Topical. Oh. Whoosh. I don't know what that was, but it definitely knocked Finn Balor off his feet as Roderick Strong takes advantage now. Slamming Adam to the ground. Will this be it
Adam
now?
Cole mastered the art of levitation for a second.
This would be a big upset here if Roderick Strong loses to Adam Cole, of all people. Finn Balor's getting back to his feet. Just a one count. That's surprising. Oh, Florida Keys.
The German suplex, surprising not bringing it for the cover.
That was like a straight jacket suplex, wasn't it?
Yeah, straight jacket German suplex. Like I said, surprised he didn't bridge the cover.
I love how with certain moves you just have to deconstruct it with other moves to make sense. Oh, the Claymore
Barely
kick.
got that single leg drop kick. Finn Balor with the 1916.
That
might not be
put
the
away
1916.
Adam Cole on the second week of Raw.
It did. That one might have not been the 1916, but both moves are rather similar anyway, and the last shot from Adam Cole could be at one.
It was a modified 1916, was it? And the 1960.
As you called it, yeah, the 1960.
What do you mean as I call it? We're both calling it now, okay? you fucking got that, Bullockaroo? Oh, Finn. We went to go to the top rope there. As Adam Cole rolls out of the ring. Great veteran awareness by him. Finn goes for a DDT. 1, 2. That's surely not. Oh, Roderick. Putting us all out of our seats. As he now rolls out of the ring, Finn Balor can't get a coup de grace off anyone. No matter, he's still going to fly from the top. And... fucking ain't shit. Was you able to see that?
I couldn't quite catch a glimpse at it, no.
Okay, well, he just did a senton to the outside floor.
Ow. Did he actually hit his opponent, or...?
No. He just hit the fucking concrete.
That's not pleasant.
That was not plus ultra. Adam Cole chucking Roderick in the ring, possibly getting a weapon out now. Nope, he said no, no. Goes for the pin. Don't finish like this. 1, 2, oh, 1 again. Roderick showing quite the resiliency here. Oh, Adam Cole going for his favourite
Last
move.
shot. Finn
Making
Balor's here at the right time, breaking up instantly.
Roderick Strong's bleeding now. Finn now goes for drop kick to the side of the head. Is he going for a coup de grace? No, he's going to the outside. Is he going to get a weapon? He's getting a weapon. He gets a weapon out from underneath the ring, but then chucks it on the floor and runs back in. Probably thinking otherwise. Don't know why. It's a legal thing to do.
Adam Cole counted it.
So Adam Cole goes to pin Roderick.
Didn't quite work.
Oh, super kick. Now the straight jacket German suplex.
Florida Keys once again.
Goes for the cover. This could be it here. 1.
Whoever the bridge, he probably could have got more time on that. And then
3.
He wins regardless, it doesn't matter.
An Extreme Rules match with no weapons. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought that the AI was stupid?
I mean, Finn Balor did get something from underneath the ring. I think it was a kendo stick, but then he just chucks it to the ground and gets back in.
I don't fucking want this.
Probably the reason he lost this match, in all honesty.
Maybe. Too distracted on the outside.
But this is an interesting turn of events now, as Finn Balor's beat Adam. Adam's beaten Roderick, but Roderick's beaten Finn. So they're all quite on the same wavelength here. But I guess since Adam...
Game of rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, I guess Adam beating Roderick in the triple threat with Finn just means he's the best of the three right now. It's hard to deny. I guess he has to Finn... We'll just have to see if he can beat Finn now, or Finn can beat Roderick, or Roderick can beat Adam Cole. One or the other. So we now move on to a match which was improvised, to say the least, as Billy Kay came out and I guess tried to disqualify Asuka by attacking Ruby Riott, but the referee just didn't turn around in time. So
There was all of the wrong things on Raw last week.
we're gonna, after this week, we're gonna leave that as the forgotten show. As Billy Kay getting the jobber's entrance here. Oh, Ruby Riott running into the... attacking Billy from behind now. Revenge from last week. So,
About right.
it's interesting because I don't remember turning entrances off, and I also remember having managers out here.
There they are.
Well.
One way to go about it.
I guess popping into existence is just the norm now. Maybe they were underneath the ring, probably trying to put away the weapons that were brought out in the last match. Smacking this. Picking up for a fireman's carry, just dropping him onto the top rope.
Across the ropes.
Oh, Sonya Deville getting the attention of Ruby Riott as Ruby Riott is shouting back. Probably arguing about, how dare you attack my partner from behind, and the other saying, how the fuck did you get here?
Sonya obviously playing the distraction game. I can't imagine Asuka would be doing the same, however.
So, I'm not sure, we'll have to wait and see. I didn't expect Ruby Riott to come out and attack Billy from behind, but that happened.
I didn't know what to expect.
Sonya's disappeared.
Once it happened, I was like,
Sonya's
no,
back.
that sounds about right.
There's now a chair in the ring.
Got a chair in the ring.
So, is this match going to be more Extreme Rules than the Extreme Rules match, I wonder?
I suppose so.
So the referee is he going to get the chair up? Is anything going to happen with said chair? Is it just
No.
an ornament?
Just there.
Yeah. It's Billy Kay dropping to the floor now. Oh no, this is going to be more extreme than the Extreme Rules match. Oh, Ruby Riott gets out of the ring.
Ruby roll out of the way.
As Billy now wraps it in the corner. Is that going to backfire on Billy's behalf or? Oh no,
Might
Sonya's
do.
back. Sonya's back to distract Ruby. That's Billy Kay throwing them into the fucking chair. I don't know how Billy's not disqualified yet, but referee doesn't seem to mind. Sonya just confronted Ruby for a split second. I thought another fight was about to break out, but fuck me, this is already more extreme than the triple threat.
Ruby doesn't appear very bothered with the chair.
Right. I think they're running off of instinct now more than using their brain, as surely they've gained a concussion of sorts.
Imagine a dodge a splash in the corner.
Well, although not being able to stop that kick from Billy, which lets them land a suplex on Ruby. Oh, Ruby with arm drag. They can't seem to get back on their feet after that, though, as Billy's just taken control of this match once again.
That forearm really set the pace. Not quite, actually. Ruby managing to get the counter. Getting the knee up, Ruby. It's just a constant series of counters at this point. Everything that they're throwing at each other, the other has a counter for it. And then a DDT from Ruby Riott.
Really now waking Billy Kay up, going for that Riott kick.
Yep. Hitting the Riott kick. Might be it.
So managed to land it, as Sonya's now distracting referee by mucking around with the turnbuckle. Ruby doesn't give a shit, however, as they're calling Billy Kay back up to do another Ruby kick, I imagine. Oh, Billy Kay able to counter it now. Oh, big boot.
Kick.
1, 2, 3. Being able to knock down Ruby Riott.
Just like that. It seemed like, even though they were fairly even, Ruby Riott was getting in the more mandatory offense to try and get that win. Just that one slip up cost her.
But distraction by Sonya really came into play in this matchup.
Really did. Asuka just stood there and watched.
Not sure if Ruby will have a word with Asuka or the referee after this. Either way, someone is definitely going to get a Ruby Riott kick. I believe that kick there just reactivated that concussion gained from the chair shot.
Here is your winner, Billy Kay.
Billy Kay now flaunting the fact that they've won their first singles match on Raw now, possibly lining themselves up for some opportunities in the future.
Quite possibly, yeah. Shit.
Let's move on to our next match.
Like, you still see what's happened. You don't need to cover shit up.
I want to cover up because it's a surprise. You don't know who he's facing though, do you?
I saw who he was facing.
Oh yeah, fucking prove it.
Well, I guess that we're gonna have to talk about Rusev taking on the Velveteen Dream.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know it was a Falls Count Anywhere match though. Oh, I know it's a thing now.
If you couldn't tell, audience, I was covering up his monitor for a good 30 seconds as he guessed the correct matchup.
No, I didn't guess it. I just knew it because I've not done them.
Okay. Someone clearly has the cheat sheets. either way, this is a match that should definitely have been on Extreme Rules, but I feel like it also deserves a placement on the for Raw card here. We're now head in with Rusev Putia, Rusev Machka, bum bum bum. Scream, he's screaming, because Scream is back. If you didn't know, Scream is indeed back. And it's Bulgarian. Or at least an American pretended to be Bulgarian.
Scream is Bulgarian.
Bulgarian is back. Scream
Oh my
back
God,
is
James
Bulgarian.
Charles?
What?
Is that James Charles?
What are you chatting?
James Charles.
One more outburst like that and you're getting kicked from my Christian Minecraft server.
Oh no. But he's on there.
Damn right he is.
This is bullshit.
Velvety Dream representing the tag team of 3MB. Looking to get this win here tonight and going into this Extreme Rules. I'm not sure if he will be in Extreme Rules, but quite possibly.
Not my decision to make.
No, I believe it will be a match for the tag team titles that Scream is back will be in, but I'm not sure if 3MB will. If Velveteen Dream wins here tonight, I imagine so. There's not really anyone else that could face Scream is back that they haven't already faced.
Well, the only person in the team that's picked up a win has been Velveteen Dream. Seth hasn't been seen since that loss, I don't think.
Yeah, he wanted Roman Reigns as his tag team partner, which I'm not sure has landed well with Velveteen. However, he's still fighting for Seth. Probably trying to prove to Seth that he is on the same caliber as him, and so far it's hard to deny he's not. He beat Kane on week 2, and Rusev came out to attack Kane, and Velveteen Dream defended Kane.
Defend our King Kane.
Oh, earthquake. Velveteen Dream now getting on the map because there's an earthquake happening, trying to get the best possible survival rate. I don't know. I knocked the monitor.
That's your fault. No.
I will turn off your monitor. Don't think I won't.
But if you do that, then it will be harder for you.
As we now get into the Falls Count Anywhere match, which, if you can tell, Falls do indeed get counted anywhere. Rusev Midi comes out. Maybe not.
I think it'll be that.
Rusev giving some many kicks to Velveteen Dream in the early goings. So, throwing him across the ring, proving how much of a powerhouse he is, even without Braun Strowman. He didn't quite pull his weight on week 1, however, week 2 he tried to attack Velveteen Dream's opponent, but the week after that it was a tag team match between them and the New Day, which Rusev won by submitting Big E, which is an impressive win over them.
Epic win style.
Epic win style. Well, Velveteen Dream is doing a mighty good performance in this match.
As he's getting his ass kicked, though, never mind.
Well, he's 1 up in Rusev. Rusev thinks that he has the advantage. All of a sudden, Velveteen Dream does this German suplex.
That's one more to look at it.
Velveteen Dream goes to the top rope. Is he going for an elbow drop this early in the match? No, a splash.
Shit.
Did you just yawn on my Raw episode?
I have
Are you implying Raw is boring?
No,
How
it's
dare
just like
you,
I've
sir.
been yawning
I
throughout
will
the
challenge
stream, and
you.
for some reason
I will-
throughout the stream only.
I will challenge you for a duel. Can we film
I feel
these
like
so
we've
late?
had this conversation already. Why must we film these so late? I don't know why.
I don't know.
When the stream's done, I bet I won't be yawning.
No, I was sneezing so much yesterday because it's hay fever season. I thought Velveteen Dream was going to miss Rusev then, but no, he managed to catch his head.
He's
They're taking it to the outside and maybe doing a whatever that was, his finisher. Going for the pinfall here now. Where's the referee? Get out here, mate. 1, 2. For an easy win by Velveteen Dream.
There was me thinking it probably wouldn't go to the outside, and it ended very abruptly on the outside.
Well, outstanding manoeuvre. Christ,
Right sound effect.
this camera look.
Nice shot.
Here is your winner,
It's
Velveteen
shocking. That was could be classed as a squash match by Velveteen. Amazing.
I'll maybe look at it.
It would be a crime not to include him on the Extreme Rules card now, wouldn't it?
I guess so, yeah. Knocking off Rusev again. Kinda.
Yeah. Velveteen Dream being able to overcome the things that held them up in week 1. Maybe he'll be after Braun Strowman next. I don't know. We're now heading into our 4th match and last match of the evening. Although there should be 5 matches, technical difficulties happened. We had a dark match at the beginning of the show that didn't record, let's say. Who was that between? That was between Samoa Joe and Alex Riley, and Samoa Joe squashed Alex Riley.
I don't think that's the case. I think it was the other way round. Alex Riley ruined Samoa Joe's career.
Alex Riley isn't in 2K, so by default Samoa Joe won.
Riley is the
Samoa Joe was just in the ring waiting for Alex Riley to come out, and he just didn't. Oh no, Tommaso Ciampa, that's better. Tommaso Ciampa came out. Yes.
I can see the gaps in your fingers.
What?
I know it's
Oh, fuck.
Gargano and Cara.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I honestly guessed.
No jockey.
I had the idea the whole time, not gonna lie.
Well, it's a matchup that needed to happen, as the Mask of Raw was humiliated in the main event last week, in that tag team match where Sin Cara and Tyler Bate went on against Johnny Gargano and Daniel Bryan, and Tyler Bate did not help in that match at all, which Sin Cara wasn't happy about. However, he is the biggest face of Raw, biggest Mask of Raw, so he wasn't too downhearted by that. Requested this match, and the manager also made the stipulation of the winner will face their retrospective title matches. So if Sin Cara wins, he'll be facing Daniel Bryan at Extreme Rules, for the heavyweight championship, and if Johnny Gargano wins, he'll be facing the champion Ricochet for the Intercontinental Championship.
Right. I was gonna say I'm a bit coffee as to hold this whole scenario.
Are you?
And when you said when you said what you had said, I thought it would have been like, wait, so if Gargano wins, he faces Whoever it was, Tyler Bate. What?
Tyler Bate isn't the champion. Ricochet's the Intercontinental champion.
I was talking about it could have been the fucking world title.
Johnny, he's not bothered by the world title at the minute. He thinks that he wants to, because he hasn't been able to get the championship he's already tried for, and he's very determined to get that championship. He will not allow himself to go after any other championship except for the ones that he's already going after.
Damn. Sad hours.
Yes. Well, it will be if he loses this match, that's for sure. But it also spells disaster for Sin Cara if he isn't able to beat Johnny in this match, because that knocks him out for all title scenes completely. Like a restart almost.
That would not be Plus Ultra.
that would not be. But yeah, although he was able to knock off Samoa Joe on week 2, Johnny Gargano was, I believe, the first man to cleanly beat Sin Cara. Am I correct?
Johnny Gargano was the first man to knock off Sin Cara, yeah. Get these hands, that's what they say. Yeah. Hands time.
One hop this time.
One hop this time. One hop this time. One hop this time. One hop this time. 833 hops this time.
Grab your hands.
I was only
Do
6.
What's Daniel?
Daniel Bryan, what a damn
Boy, feck off. You're not in this match. What are you doing? Oh, a roll up. No, Sin Cara, please. Oh, thank fuck.
What for a roll up if he was there? He could have tried to kill the man.
Could have.
Would have been a good idea because he would have ruined the rest.
Daniel's now teleported into Johnny Gargano's corner.
Well, I'm shaking and crying. How did Gargano get back down before I do this?
Surely there's something. Someone is going to help Sin Cara.
And his name is John Cena.
It's probably not fucking Tyler Bate, that's for sure.
That'd be bullshit, man. Tyler Bate's a prick.
If we tried telling anyone about this universe mode, they'd think that's fucking stupid.
Nah.
What, you've ever heard of
Who would say that about
WWE
SmackDown?
Universal Week 4 for 21? Again! Johnny's just tapped out Sin Cara.
That's pretty not Plus Ultra. I haven't done that in Sheffield as well.
Johnny Gargano now go into Extreme Rules with a championship opportunity guaranteed, as Daniel is just admiring his interruption. Hopefully he won't take advantage and beat up Sin Cara more than he deserves, since he is the biggest babyface on Raw now.
Here is your winner, Johnny Gargano.
Similar, it seems a repeat of history really, as we've seen these two celebrating a ring last week on Raw.
Except this time it wasn't a tag title, it was what's his name being the flat, Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. I'm concerned for Sin Cara's mental health now. It's most certainly not something that we like to see here on Raw. And it's very important you don't see this next one.
Okay. I can only imagine. It's a fucking show closer promo. I can only imagine what kind of shit you've done.
Well, I couldn't change it, remember? So I've had to do best with what's been done.
Yeah.
So we now head into the show closer. It's Seth Rollins! He's back!
Seth Rollins.
He's returned from week 1!
He's not dead.
I wonder what he wants to
Damn.
say. He must be impressed by Velveteen Dream's performance here
Very
tonight,
sad.
for sure.
Sad hours.
I hope he's apologising to him. He's got to apologise after rudely saying that he wants to team up with Roman Reigns while he's already in a tag team. It's just malicious.
It's
That is
not
he.
plus ultra.
No, he's just... He's so
When I
happy.
keep saying plus ultra, Jesus, yeah.
It's just that thing now. Would you like to read what he says?
What did he say? He's been taught to face his problems. I can't.
I've always been taught to face my problems head on and not run from them. Well, we've got ourselves kind of a problem here tonight. Velveteen Dream, let's talk about it. So come out here tonight. So come out here, man. Oh, I can't wait for this. He's gonna apologise, and there's gonna be a big hugging moment, and it's gonna be like, let's take down Screamers back together.
Velveteen Dream's gonna say that the Dream has no memory of that when he talks about their loss.
This is our first encounter, Mr. Seth.
Who are you, Mr. Rollins? Mr. Rollins.
Mr. Anderson. A very calm atmosphere here. Velveteen Dream, he's looking very, very confident in himself, almost grinning as well. I think I know what this is about. I think everyone in the WWE universe knows what this is about. So let's get it over with. Have it out so we can both move on and continue to climb up the tag team rankings.
As they should
Yes. Go on. Apologise, Seth. You know I like you. That's why we became partners. But we're just not having the success I thought we would. I don't just want to win. I want to grow as a superstar. Earn my peers' respect. Hear the cheers of the audience. That's not happening now. We're a joke. You've made us a joke.
One pop this time.
Wait, don't do this. Don't end this, team. I can't bear the thought of no longer having you lose my matches for me. Winning on my own merit without a handicap is just such a responsibility. I'm not sure I can handle it without you. There to hold my hand and drag me down with you. You've seen what I've been able to do the past couple weeks, Seth. This is on you. These
Yeah, I really
presumptions
think
of
that
yours is on you.
Seth Rollins
But no amount of sweet talking or promises will get me to change my mind. Once it's set, it's set. As the saying goes, when one door closes, that's a wall. This is my chance to step through a new door. It's time to move forward. No more looking backwards. Heck, this could be a good thing for me. Well, fuck you.
Fuck you, whore.
Listen, it's clear that there's no us anymore. It's just you and me. As a team, we didn't work out. As friends, well, we had some good times. This doesn't have to turn into a feud, but I will be watching my back. And if you start badmouthing me to the wrong people, you might get a swift chair shot to the head. This is your fault, Seth. All my wins were to impress you, to finally get you to be happy with your tag team partner, and
I can't believe 3MB is dead.
there's no proving it. It's 2 MB now.
I'm shaking and crying. 3MB is gone.
So that's... Wow, that was Raw, I guess. What does this mean for the tag team division now?
Bit more dead than it was already. What, you had Screamers back, 3MB? What else did you have? El Conquistadors, you ain't even using them yet.
Alright. Well, that was Raw.